Yep. Awesome. Okay, thanks for coming along tonight. What we are going to make tonight, so I've actually saved it in my week, is as peanut and soba noodle slaw. This is absolutely fantastic for entertaining, and it's different, which is really good, and it makes us absolute stack of it. So it's great for big parties, but of course we've got our you can change the serving size. You need to do it on your app because it's not one of the 100 recipes that they've already purposely converted, but you can still do it on the app, and then it saves into created recipes if you want to halve it or whatever. But we're going to do the full recipe today. Picture at the start, picture at the end, all our ingredients ready to go. So start cooking. 600 grams of water. So I don't know if anybody's cooked with soba noodles before. I love the soba noodle mee goreng that I make for my daughter. That's really
What are soba noodles, Lisa? I've never heard of them before.
Oh, okay. I'll grab the packet. 14, 15, close enough. Oh, 100. They're actually, so you've got like all the different Japanese noodles or Korean as well. Let me grab a packet. So I buy that one, organic soba noodles. And they look like this. They come in 3 little sleeves.
They look like spaghetti.
Yes. Yeah. So you've got soba noodles, ramen noodles. Having brain failure, can't remember the other ones at the moment. There's actually like a bunch of them. Oh, place simmering basket. So we've got to heat the water first. 12 minutes. Let's just do 10. Well, as soon as it gets to 100, I'll pop it in. Should have preheated, but that's all right. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to share, because I also wanted to talk tonight, because our theme was Christmas, about stuffings and gravy. So I did a little bit of research with other one. One sec. Bad when you choose the same one twice. Close. There. Zoom. Share screen. There we go. Share. All right. So I typed in stuffing with this one and hit enter. I got 32 results. So you've got all sorts of different stuffing. So apparently the first mention of stuffing is in 5th century BC in a Roman cookbook. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And there's different things. So you can stuff meat and you can also stuff things. So my other choice here was stuffed. So stuffed mushrooms, stuffed picnic loaf. So you can think outside the box as well. But obviously we're talking about Christmas, so we're talking about stuffing the turkey. So here are some of ours. So it's normally bread and vegetables, and sage seems to be mentioned a lot with stuffing for Christmas. Chestnuts as well from the British side of things, because they're a winter nut. So you can do things like have the stuffing in the middle and roll it around. I highly recommend this herby quinoa stuffing with the turkey buffet.
I've made that pancetta apricot one before, and that's really nice.
Oh, really? That looks
Yeah.
really good. Actually, I was reading about how in America now they talk about not putting the stuffing in the turkey itself or in the animal due to health things. Not harmed any of us yet, but that's America. But you can, we have done it a couple of times with family, is cook the stuffing separately, especially if you haven't bought a big turkey and you've just bought a turkey roll, turkey breast roll. Maybe put the stuffing separate. I've done this one, the turkey breast roulade with the apple and sage and the apricot and hazelnut. I've done both of those. They're lovely. And the cranberry and bacon stuffing. That's a really good one as well.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, yeah. So the turkey breast roulade, what you actually do is you get your turkey breast and obviously smash it flat. Then you put it in baking paper and then alfoil on the outside, and you put your stuffing in, and then you roll it so it's tight, and then make it like into a bonbon, and then steam it in your varoma, which is very good. Very good, and it's beautiful, really nice. And so turkey in Woolies is the purple plastic. You know how each of the meats has a different color? Turkey is the purple one, and you can do it with chicken as well, the roulade. So there's a couple of different ones: pork stuffing balls, sage and buckwheat. Like I said, apple and sage. Sage seems to be the flavor of the month. And then let's have a look at, so things you can stuff as well. For vegetables, you can have stuffed veggies at Christmas. Not as much, obviously. Stuffed butternut pumpkin with feta looks absolutely gorgeous. I actually did the peppers, but not the capsicum with rice and tomato sauce, a different one, which was yummy. So that's
I've done an
getting
eggplant
there.
one. Well, that was
Oh,
nice.
have you? Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. Nice. And then I wanted to talk about gravy. So gravy is another really special part of our Christmas meal. So there's lots of different gravies. So there's vegan gravy, there's keto gravy, there's normal gravy, biscuits and gravy. Not sure I want to try that. Swedish meatballs and gravy. The one I wanted to show you, so you need to make ahead, but it's definitely worth doing, is the caramelized onion jam gravy. So you make the caramelized onion jam, and then you use a portion of that with your gravy. Let's just open that up. So you make the caramelized onion jam and then pop it into the fridge. And then it just takes garlic and thyme, 200 grams of the onion jam, and then cook for 15 minutes. I did that one Christmas. It was beautiful. Oh, there you go. Quick and tasty canapé. Make the wonton cups from it. There's actually another recipe with this soba noodle wonton soba. The one that I'm making tonight actually has another recipe where you actually put them into little wonton cups. And so you could use that recipe and put the onion jam in with camembert cheese. Ooh, yummy.
Gosh,
what
a lovely combination.
I know. Okay, I'll have to remember that one. That's why reading the tips and tricks is really interesting. It's so good. And yet again, it's from the Festive Flavour Cookbook. I swear to God, I have made, I don't know how many Christmases, half of the Christmases from that book. There's so much in there. So this recipe that I'm doing tonight is in there. And the chocolate brownie trifle is in there. Oh my God, amazeballs that dish. Let me just.
What size dish did you make it in?
The trifle. I actually had one of those,
Oh,
the round glass thing I had it on a pedestal. I just bought it. I think I got it on sale at the kitchen shop.
yeah,
But
Lorinda
this
and I are
is,
going to have a go this year. We're going to make it.
yeah, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You just need to give yourself 2 days to make it, because each of the things needs to be chilled. I mean, it says 6 hours, but you want to take your time and make it beautiful, and chill it and take your time cutting it and all that sort of stuff. But it's just, I cannot highly recommend a better dessert if you've got time than this one.
Might
It
have to
looks
look
like
at
it's,
one.
yeah, it looks like it's got the wow factor.
It really does. It really does. But you end up giving people the top half and then the bottom half, because you can't get it's beautiful and rich and filling. So it feeds an absolute crowd, which is fantastic. Oh, still coming to the boil. Come on, dear. All right. Is there anything else we want to have a look at? Let's have a look at, and don't forget, when you hit explore or hit search, we can actually go collections if you actually want to look up Christmas collections. So just look at Christmas. You can just look at the collections with Christmas. So, and some of them just look absolutely gorgeous. So where is my festive flavor? Not in there. Because festive flavor is actually supposed to be all kinds of festive things, but I just found that I use it for Christmas Day over and over again. Aussie potato salads in there, plum and cherry paste, sauces, pavlovas. All of those pavlovas are fantastic and easy. I've made all of them. There's your turkey breast roulade, chocolate bomb, the steamed greens with lemon feta. Highly recommend. Smash roast. Yeah, it's just a really, really good cookbook. Christmas stolen. I still haven't got that. I've done the spiced cherry brioche wreath. That was also quite easy too, and that's a definite wow as well. And then drinks, of course, your eggnogs and your prawns and all your stuff. And then your dips, melted brie with the basil lemon pesto. Basically, yeah, all the dips. All the dips are good.
Lisa, a lot of ladies keep going on about the beetroot salad. Now, there's more than one.
Yes.
Which one are you talking about?
This one I love. Hang on, I'll just pop the basket in. That one I love, but what I will do is I will have a look. Insert simmering basket. So weigh in our soba noodles, take the thing off, break them in half and pop them in. So it's 92, so every sleeve is 90, so 2 sleeves. Insert measuring cup and 3 minutes. So we'll get that going. Let's go back. So the beetroot salad, salad or dip?
Salad.
Salad.
Because that's the
right.
dip that I
wasn't
like.
listening. Yes.
No, it's right. It's just they talk about the
This
salad.
one. This one. And let's just check it's from, no, that's from Switzerland, but it's basically the same thing. Basically, it's beetroot. So it's fresh beetroot, carrot, onion. I don't remember the onion. Green apple, coriander, virgin olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper. So let's go back and have a quick look at the other one. Oh no, it does say 20 grams of onion. But I put red onion, of course. And that one, that's the thing, when you've got all of the countries selected, you've actually got to look to the bottom of the recipe and see where it comes from. So this is the Australian one. Oh, there you go, quarter of a red onion. That's what it was. Yeah, green apple. And it's basically it's 2 to 3 seconds, speed 5. It's really nice.
Yeah, everybody raves about it.
Yes, definitely. I would. And that's the one that I discovered that salads need to be done in 2 to 2 second lots and then 1 second lots, because I went from beetroot salad to beetroot soup in about 7 seconds.
Oh dear.
Yes,
We've all done that.
Quite the disaster. Quite the disaster. But that's okay. No problem. That's what learning is all about. And I like to learn something different every day. So let's check this. So you can actually change the time. Even though you're following a recipe, you can adjust things as necessary and as you need. That's all right. I will find my spatula here. Did you see in the mix shop, there's actually a new spatula with a green handle that looks very groovy. I thought that was cool. All right. So I've got my stuff chopped up. And what you can actually do is go preview. So you can look at each next step and prep things if you need. Toss to ensure. 2 spring onions. Yep. Chop it. Purple cabbage. So you can actually, and then you press this little one here and go back to where you were. Let me grab that back. I had the spring onion. There we go, 21 seconds. So what I'm going to do, this actually makes a really nice big amount. So I'm going to pop it in the bowl when it's done. And then I'll show you as well the other recipe that goes with it, with the wontons. So that's we'll grab our thing out. Obviously I'll put it to the back when I popped it in rather than the front. That's okay. I should grab it there. All right, so pull. And it actually says to rinse under cold water to stop the noodles from cooking. So I'm just going to, I now have a sink where I'm doing my live. So I'm very excited. That's the one thing I was missing at the other place. All right. I'll just leave that to drain in the Barema. Okay. So then allow noodles to drain and then drizzle with some olive oil. So I'll get I didn't bring olive oil down with me. So I'm just going to put a bit of sesame oil, obviously less than I would for olive oil because of the strong flavour. That's right. Let's stir that around. Just helps it not to clog up. All right. So next, gently toss. Rinse and dry the mixing bowl. Okay, 2 spring onions. And throw it in. So once the soba noodles are cooked, it's actually really quick.
Yeah.
Next, 3 seconds at speed 7. Now, because it's at 80 degrees, it's gonna, if it's over 60, it just takes a second or two to get up to speed 7. Another nice little nifty safety feature. Go. Quarter of our purple cabbage. So I've just chopped it into chunks. So it's it's a quarter, so it might be a big cabbage, it might be a smaller cabbage. Use your judgment. Mine was a massive one. Okay, insert measuring cup.
Sorry, you've fallen off my shelf.
Oh, I need to actually do the setup so that the machine is this way and I'm not reaching across anymore. Lessons learned, lessons learned. All right. Oh, it's a measuring cup. What was the one before? Scrape down the sides. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yep. No, I missed it. There we go. 6 seconds. Speed 4. Flipping. Oh, there's someone coming along. All right, so then next, scrape down the sides. So I'll show you how we went with our, oh, it's a bit dark. Hang on. Choose our little Christmas tree. How's that? Let's get another light here. So scrape down the sides. Then insert the measuring cup. So 2 seconds, speed 5. It says you can prolong as necessary. But I am quite happy with that. And I'll bring this over so that you can see the size of it. That's pretty good. Next, quarter of a white cabbage. Same thing. Toss her in. Insert measuring cup. 6 seconds, speed 4. Next, scrape down the sides. And this is a lovely one as well. It's a different kind of coleslaw because you've thrown in the different colors just to make it interesting. So 2 seconds, speed 5. Next, throw it in the bowl. So that's good as well. You can see that. Put the camera down. So there we go. So 2 carrots. As always, we just chop it about that size. Insert. 3 seconds, speed 5. So it says prolong if necessary. I shall. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. What other salads? Has anyone done any really good, interesting salads recently? bit of fun for Christmas Day. One garlic clove, which means it's 2. 1 centimetre of ginger. And I've peeled it with a teaspoon, which is actually quite fun.
I still really like the basic broccoli salad. The one with
Yeah,
the and lemon juice. I
that's
make
nice.
that up, but I sort of added a few cranberries and cashew nuts and, you know, jazzed it up a bit. And we quite often eat that for lunch, Chantal and I.
Oh, nice. And that's the thing, once you've made something a couple of times, you can start throwing in new things. I'm a little bit obsessed with, obviously it wouldn't suit this recipe, but toasted pine nuts at the moment
Oh,
for things.
yum. With sweet potato or pumpkin or...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, roasted pumpkin. Jess has got a recipe that she wants me to try. Oh, we'll go back, we'll scrape down. As you know, that'll be chopped. Then we've got 100 grams of peanut butter. I'm going smooth today because that's what came out of the cupboard. When I was trying to find things, I'll have to put myself a little lot of spices and sauces down here too, so I'm not dealing. Whoops. Oh dear, terribly.
Oh, same problem I had.
Yes, well, I couldn't find the one I normally sit it in. It's still in a box somewhere. That's all right. Adapt and overcome, we shall. So rice wine vinegar. I use that one. Anyone's fine. But it's a lot of working out. Okay, so you've got rice wine vinegar, you've got brown rice vinegar, it's all the different combinations of rice and vinegar that actually they taste different, each one. So it's good to get, if you're making a lot of Asian inspired food, it's good to get all of them over time. And your dark soys and your light soys and your tamaris and all that sort of stuff. So that was sesame oil. So now we do soy sauce. This one's my favorite one, but each to their own.
And if you're a consultant, it's all tax deductible. Woohoo.
Correct. Yes, it is. All right. Yeah, I just work out, you know, what I've used for home and for internet and for demos. And so 2 tablespoons of honey. Of course, I haven't brought my tablespoons down, but that's okay. Oh, brand new honey too. I haven't got yours, Sandy. I know. I just wanted the squeezy one. I know I'm having trouble with the squeezy one. That's right. Oh, the old pair here that doesn't work. So that's about 2 tablespoons. All right, so measuring cup. 10 seconds speed 9. Next, so then we transfer into the bowl. This is absolutely delicious. This one.
So is it a little bit like a satay type smell?
Yes, it is. But more with the the soy and the sesame oil. You can
so not-
definitely, yeah, smell. So then combine, clean and dry the mixing bowl. Oh, so then you chop nuts. I'm not going to do that tonight because I like them whole. Allow the cooled soba, add the soba noodles and then garnish with the slaw, the chopped peanuts, sprigs of fresh coriander. So I will that there. There we go.
Colourful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And then just share for a second and show you the other one. So it's soba, noodle. There it is at the top. So how cute's that?
Oh, perfect.
So you
when
just,
make it over Christmas.
yeah, that's really good. So you can either dish it up in a big bowl. So I will stop share and show you how big. So we'll just take the thing away from there. So it said put the sauce in first. So of course you can pre-make all the bits and then put it together later so that it stays fresh and crunchy.
Yes, we need all those menus with the pre-prep so you don't have to avoid being with all the family.
Well, that's why I love the caramelized onion jam gravy, is you can make that well ahead and then just pop it in the Thermomix to finish it off. All right, and then our noodles. Oh, a little bit squishy. I didn't put enough oil in there. That's all right. But you can see how big this bowl is. Excuse fingers, I have washed my hands. But you can see how much you actually get in that dish. Noodles a bit destroyed, but that's all right. All right.
Metal bowl in front of us there.
Oh,
we can see the metal bowl.
Sorry about that. Gonna have to get all my cameras all set up and ready to go. So that's a huge bowl of soba noodle slaw, and then you pop your peanuts and your coriander on top, and away you go. Coriander and sesame seeds. So I like the roasted ones. So you can tell I like the black ones more than the white ones. So I like to actually put both colors on my dishes. And it looks really good.
Okay.
Phew. All right. Well, I hope you've been a little bit inspired tonight.
Looks nice. I might have to give it a go.
Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. And then hopefully I'll do something amazing for next week for our getting closer and closer to Christmas. And have my cameras all set up properly and some more lighting in here.
I think we should include one drink at least next time, Lisa.
Cocktail. I feel a cocktail, not eggnog though. Ooh, maybe homemade Baileys or something spritzy. Maybe. We'll have a think about that.
Sounds good.
We'll think about that. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. And we'll see you next Thursday. And don't forget to share the link with everybody.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.